guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome. My name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you're here. Ignore my nails, ignore my blush. It's a little much, but we're testing out different things. But I wanted to talk to you about the things that I have finished in the first 2 weeks of August. I will talk about the rest of my samples at the end of August, but I don't want to take these home with me. I don't want to take the trash home with me, and I'm leaving tomorrow for my parents to go home. So let's talk about it. First up is the Sol de Janeiro Nourishing Hair Oil in the Cheirosa 62 scent, which is the Boom Boom Cream set. This was fine. I feel like it might have been a little too heavy for my hair. I have very fine hair. Like it's just very fine. It's very soft. It's very normal, which is lovely because my hair can grow. But I think it was just a little too much for my particular hair. But it could have also been another sample that I've been using on and off. Like, I think that's the one that's really heavy. Then I finished 4 of these. I was like, let's get them all out. This is the Caritas Lahul Original. It's a multi-use. Where is it in English? Does it in English? Versatile beautifying oil for dull hair, sleeking shine. Okay, so I finished 4 of those. I feel like it was pretty good. That is what I have in my hair right now. I feel like it's soft. It doesn't feel greasy. It doesn't feel like it's weighed down, which is what I kind of felt with the Sol de Janeiro just a little bit. So I like this. Would I purchase it? Not necessarily, because I don't know. It's more of it feels a little bit more silicone-y when you're using it. I don't know. It's fine. I know I say fine a lot, but it's not like spectacular, if that makes sense. One last hair thing is this one. This is the K18 Biomimetic Hair Science. Actually, no, this is what I have in my hair. These I feel like had a similar use, like result. There we go. They have a similar result. So this one was okay. I did not love the packaging on this because this little thing was very hard to get stuff out of, and I had to cut it open to get enough for my full head of hair. So I don't know. Once again, I think it's good if it's a good leave-in, but it wasn't like outstanding. It wasn't something that I was like, ooh, I really liked it either. I finished Lazy Sunday Morning from Maison Margiela. It's not my favorite. It's one I will tolerate, but it's not one that I love. And I feel like that's kind of how I feel about this next one. I know everybody loves this, but this is Dolce & Gabbana Devotion. And I feel like I should really love this one. And every time I wear it, I'm just like, meh, it's okay. And look at how much is left. That just drives me nuts. I could not get any more out of it. I was spraying it like crazy. Could not get any more out. Finished a moisturizer. This is the Clarins Extra Firming Energy Radiance Boosting Wrinkle Control Day Cream. Generic run-of-the-mill kind of moisturizer for me. This one was weird. This is the Black Volume Cream Water Capping System from Neogen. Yeah. And this was actually, had like a blackness to it, but it was a transparent black, if that makes sense. It was like a gel moisturizer, but black. It was a little sticky, just a little bit. So it's not something I would purchase. Definitely not. I'm kind of over gel creams for the most part. I want something just a little bit more moisturizing nowadays. I have one serum I finished. This is the Shiseido White Lucent Illuminating Micro Spot Treatment or Serum. I liked this. I thought like this was a good one, especially when I was having breakouts from a eye oil that I used as a facial oil. I know I probably shouldn't have done that, but this helped clear that up. And then finally we have from Bad Habit. This is but you should still wash your face. Wake Things Up Matcha and Mint Morning Cleanser. It did have mint in it. I did not have a terrible reaction to it. I think that's because it went on and off quite quickly, and maybe the matcha helped it with it. But if I had known it had mint, I probably wouldn't have opened it. But it wasn't until I was putting it on my face, I was like, oh, this smells minty. And then I was like, oh, you should probably read better. So it was interesting. It was about that color green. It was a very green cleanser. It put green all over my face. Last sample for right now is from Giorgio Armani. This is the Luminous Silk Multi-Purpose Glow Concealer in shade 2. I hate the packaging on this. It was so hard to figure out how much was actually in here. I had not enough, and then I had too much, and then I had way too much because I thought it was empty, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to squeeze out the rest of it, and then I was like, what do I do with all of this? Because I didn't have something else to put it in. So we're going to try it again. As a concealer, like, I didn't get enough coverage, and then I had too much on my, that I was trying to like dissipate. It was over, like, too cakey. So I struggled a little bit. We're going to hopefully not struggle as much this next time with it. So hopefully there'll be an update of the next one and that I love it or something like that. Okay, I am back. I have the rest of the products, the samples that I finished in the month of August. We got a few more that I worked on, and then I also have the ones that I'm still working on. This is just, that bag is overkill, the size of it, so don't worry, it's not that many. It'll be a little bit, but not an inordinate amount. Okay, first up, I have a shampoo and conditioner. These are from Joico. This is the Youth Lock shampoo and conditioner formulated with collagen. I got these in an Ulta gift with purchase, and the shampoo leaked out some, so I probably lost at least a full use out of here. I would say I could get 3 uses out of each of these. They're 1.7 ounces. The conditioner is the type of conditioner that is so thick. So I want to swear, I want to add the D word in here, that it was impossible to get out. The first time was fine. The second time, struggle. And I was like pounding it, trying to get stuff out. Third time, there was so much in here, but it just wouldn't come out because it was just thick and stuck to the sides and didn't want to come out. So I put water in it, shook it up. It was still so thick that it didn't want to come out. So I put quite a bit of water in here to get it to be a thin enough consistency that would actually come out of the bottle. And I know some people don't water down their conditioner. I don't usually, but sometimes when you know that there's a whole bunch, there was at least a full use in here that was just sticking to the sides and you couldn't stick your finger in or anything. I don't know. Is there something that's small enough that would fit into these that I could like scrape out? I don't know. Anyway, the shampoo was fine. I would like something a little bit more cleansing. I felt like it didn't quite get my hair, it didn't leave a squeaky clean, and I don't need a squeaky clean all the time, but I felt like it just was not a deep enough clean for me, and I have a really oily scalp and hair, so that could be just a me problem. If you have drier hair, I think you would like both of those, but if you have oily hair, I don't think you want them. Then I finished a shower gel. This is Yognog by Lush. This is just their little 3.3 ounce. This was an intense scent. I got in my shower a couple times and I was like, what is that smell? And this was closed, but it was like the remnants of it on my body puff. It's a strong scent. It's sweet, but it's a spicy type of a sweet. I got 3 or 4 uses out of this. I end up using more Lush shower gel than Bath & Body Works because it's a thinner consistency. But I did enjoy it, and I have another one of these, so I probably won't buy any more this year. I don't know. We'll see if I do the after Christmas, Boxing Day sale, that's what it is, or the freshness sale or whatever. I don't feel like I need more of it right now, though. Maybe not this Christmas, but next Christmas I'll try to pick up some more. I feel like it's good in small doses for me. I also think if you like Angel's Share, you probably would enjoy that scent. Or if you like, like a pumpkin spicy type of scent. There's definitely like that sweet, spicy, holiday type scent to it. Let's talk my little foil packets. First up we have from Kiehl's. This is the Rare Earth Deep Pore Cleansing Mask. this was just fine. I have a larger jar of it that I'm going to be using next, but I just got this and I was like, I want to get it out. So I used it. I don't really remember it being any way like exciting or not. That sounds bad, but it just was okay. We have Shiseido. This is the Urban Environment Oil-Free UV Protector. It's a very thin sunscreen. I used it on my neck and chest and ears, and it was fine, but it's not one I would want to purchase because it's just a little too runny for me. This is from Giorgio Armani. It is the Luminous Silk Multi-Purpose Glow Concealer in shade 2. This was interesting. I got better use out of this one than my last one that I talked about earlier. I like it as a conditioner. It's a thinner consistency concealer. Did I say conditioner? I mean concealer. I just wish, I don't know. I liked it, but I didn't love it. NARS is still going to be my favorite concealer, I think. And so it's one that I would consider purchasing, but I think it's way too expensive for what it is. I haven't priced it, but I feel like it's an expensive concealer. Let me know if you've tried it, like full term, if you like it or not. But it is one that I would consider, I feel like. I finished this size all-nighter. This is the 1 ounce. I got this at Ulta during their buy one get one free earlier, like June, July time period. I haven't hauled it yet, actually. The box is sitting in my to film pile behind me, so you're probably going to see this first, but yes, did finish that. This is like my favorite setting spray. I didn't like this particular sprayer. It didn't spray as good as it usually does, and I have a mini, like even smaller size, and it's spraying just fine. I just sprayed it today and it sprayed fine, so it was definitely, this one was just didn't have the best sprayer. Favorite serum of all time, this is Good Genes from Sunday Riley, the lactic acid serum. Really do see a difference. I am breaking out like crazy though, you probably have noticed, and I don't know why, but when I am using this consistently, I don't usually have those type of breakouts anymore. So then we have from Vichy, this is the Lift Active Supreme HA Serum. It was just okay. It was it pilled up just a little bit. Like I put it on, I let it dry, and then I felt like it almost was like a layer. It didn't soak in, because when I put moisturizer on top of it, because obviously, you want to put something on top of a hyaluronic acid because you don't want it to suck out your moisture in your skin. I use it on my neck and chest, by the way. That's why I keep going like this. It kind of pilled, and it didn't lay quite as well as I was hoping it would. So not one that I would purchase. This looks weird from when I put it in earlier this week. It did not look like this. This is the Derma E Vitamin C Glow Facial Oil. Also used this on my neck and chest. It was a fine oil, nothing too exciting, but it is what it is. 2 more serums. Both of these I used on my neck and chest. This is the Lancome Advanced Genifique. Oh no, that was just my finger. I was like, it looks like it still has stuff in it. Nope, just me. It's a youth activating concentrate. It's a fine serum. Not one that I would pay for though, because it is very expensive, and I'm a little too cheap because I just use on my neck and chest. I use whatever samples I have that don't have actives that I want to use on my face, which are usually like a retinol, a vitamin C, a lactic acid, niacinamide, something like that. From Korres, we have the Foaming Cream Cleanser, which has yogurt in it. Greek yogurt foaming cream cleanser. It is a nice cleanser. I would purchase it in the future. I think I have purchased it in the past, actually. It's a good one. I do enjoy it. Then we have a moisturizer. This is the Renewed Hope in a Jar from Philosophy Refreshing and Refining Moisturizer. It was, I don't remember it at all. That's how good it was. Same with this one. This is the Pure Firming Facial Cream. Get a Lift. It was just fine. It wasn't, would you focus? Nope, it doesn't want to focus. Sorry. It was just fine. They'll all be written down below, so even if you can't see it, hopefully you can at least read it in the description. Then I have a sunscreen. This is the Coola Broad Spectrum Refreshing Water Plumping Gel Serum Sunscreen. It had a slight blue tint to it, which was interesting, but it worked just like a regular sunscreen other than the blue tint. Slight blue tint. Still look white, but like with a little blue to it, if that makes sense. It was fine. This one I was not a big fan of, but it worked okay with the foundation I'm currently using. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Control Mattifying Primer. This did not work well with my Estee Lauder Double Wear, but I'm wearing the Charlotte Tilbury, I don't know what, the Charlotte Tilbury in the tube, that's what I'm using. And it works fine with that. That needs a more mattifying, I feel like. But if you have a mattifying foundation, this is not going to work. It's too much together. So not one that I would purchase, because most of the time I'm working with my Double Wear or something similar. Okay, we have what I am currently still using, things that are still in progress. First up, we have a moisturizer. This is from Margiela. Doesn't matter if you want to try it or not, because they've gone out of business, unfortunately. I think this might be my last thing from them. I don't think I have any more serums. I might have some foil packets, but this is the Chia Seed Moisture Cream. I've been using it at night. It's a fine moisturizer. It's a little thick, and so it's not one that I would use during the day, but it's been an okay moisturizer. This is kind of similar in nature to the last primer that I just talked about and how I would use it. I wouldn't use this normally, so I wouldn't purchase it. This is the Tula Brighten Up Smoothing Primer Gel. This is weird. It has a weird consistency to it. It's it says it's a gel, but it's almost, I don't know how to describe it. Like, can you see it on my finger? It's just, it does eventually smooth out, but it's unlike anything I've ever tried before. It's not something I love. So it's a no for me. But right now I'm using it. It's been okay with my Charlotte Tilbury. So hopefully I can finish this about the same time as I finish that foundation, because it is a more glowy foundation. But yeah, that's where I am. I don't like this sunscreen. This is the Supergroup Mineral Matte Screen. I had this on my Ulta 21 days list of things that potential buy, and then I was like, I'm going to try it. And this is one of those sunscreens that have a tint to it, and it's kind of a grayish. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to put that much out. Dang it. I don't wear it. I don't need it tinted if I'm wearing it under my makeup. And if I'm wearing it on my neck and chest, I don't want it to get on my clothes, right? I want something clear, or that's going to rub in clear. And this one just does not. I'm going to put it on my neck just because I don't want to waste it. But now it's on my hands. Not a fan of it. So would not purchase it. I was hoping it would be more close to the Play, which is like my favorite of their sunscreens. Had to quickly wash that off. Once again, I have another Good Jeans that I started because I finished that last one. Love it. It is one that's good, but I haven't been using it that long, obviously, because I'm just using those little samples. I haven't been using it for the past couple months, and I definitely feel like my skin has been showing that. I have this little Shape Tape corrector from Tarte. This is like the peach shade. Yeah, it says peach. And I actually feel like it is helping with my under eyes. Like, they don't look as discolored, but I also feel like it's a little too dark for my skin tone. So it's a little more of a shadow overall. Like, it's just darkening everywhere instead of just hiding it. So I wish it was just a little lighter peach, but I'm going to continue using it because it's almost, I mean, it's small, and let's get it out. Let's not throw it out because it's still working. From Kiehl's, I have the Powerful Strength Line Reducing and Dark Circle Diminishing Vitamin C Eye Cream. I don't think it's helping diminish my under eye circles, but I do think it's a nice eye cream. I've been squeezing it out. I think probably in the next couple days I will cut it open and You'll definitely see it in my September empties because I have several days worth in there still. This is an interesting primer that I'm using. This is the Photo Finish Primerizer Plus Hydrating Primer. It's been fine. It's very liquidy though, so every time I try to get a little bit out, I always get too much, which is frustrating because I hate wasting product, but it's kind of, a lot of it's gotten washed down the drain. Then we have from Hourglass, this is the Veil Translucent Setting Powder. It's fine. I've been using it mostly, I've been using loose powders on my eyes. So like right under my eyes, trying to get it right up into my lash line because I get lots of smudging from my mascara normally. So just trying to circumvent that. So that's why I put the loose powder. And then I've been using a couple like pressed powders all over the rest of my face. So it's just basically like this area gets the loose powder, and I've been enjoying it so far. I think it's a decent one. Is it my favorite of all time? No. But do I feel like it's kind of comparable to Laura Mercier? Yeah. Then the last thing I have is from Rituals. This is the Tulip and Japanese Yuzu body mist. It's part of the Amsterdam collection, and I've been just using this as a pillow spray the past couple days. It's kind of earthy. It has a little bit of freshness to it. It doesn't feel like overly floral. It doesn't feel like sickeningly sweet or really energizing. So it's a perfect one to spray my pillows, spray my pajamas when I go to bed, and I've been enjoying it. And I'm trying to get rid of little things here and there wherever I can, and I like it, but not enough to purchase it. That is it for my samples for the month of August. Moving forward, they won't be so spread apart, I guess, and weird, like broken up, because I will be taking whatever samples I've started in December to my parents when I visit them over the holidays, so they'll get all together. I'm not planning to fly anymore for a long time, so luckily that helps. And I didn't have room for trash, or else I would have just brought it home, and usually when I'm driving it's not a big deal. Anyway, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Let me know what samples you have been using lately. If there's anything you think I should try, either that's in my collection or that might be in my collection or that you think I should pick up, let me know down below. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to talk to you next time. Bye.